Okay, y'all, we're on the way to my brother's house in Arkansas, and we are on the windiest mountain road. We're doing like big U-turns, and you'll be going this way, and then you go this way, and then you go this way, and then you go this way. And I'm sitting in the back seat, but I think it's so beautiful. So I'll show y'all a little bit of the forest. It looks like any other forest, but still, you know, every state looks different. It's so cool. So here you go, and I'll check back with you when we get to the house.
I just don't know what these people do that live out here.
I don't know. Here's the cows. I don't know if you can see them. So beautiful. It's almost 7 o'clock. It's our first morning. The view goes for a long time. It's all the way around the house, isn't it, Scott?
What's that?
The view.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the forest over there is gorgeous. It is so pretty in there. I'm going to go walking in there later. Okay, here's the rest of the property. I'm right in front of the house. There's a creek down there. And this is where we were looking at the cows this morning. I don't even know if I filmed that yet.
Yeah,
So,
that's good.
some forest that's so gorgeous. This house is enormous. We just found another bathroom and bedroom that we didn't find yesterday, and we thought we looked through the whole house. It's really fun. Jeff and Lori are getting here tonight. There's my personal little forest. Okay, y'all, once again, I look horrible, but I wanted to show you the job I've been tasked with today. We've been putting the house together. It's so cool, but right now we're just putting up all kind of curtains and getting it ready for Airbnb. I think I said in another video that Scott and I went through the whole house and found another bedroom and bathroom, so it's been fun, but look at the job I have. I am supposed to take all these lamps. Everything came from Goodwill or just different places, online, anyway, I've got all these lamps. I've got to put these in all the bedrooms, figure out which ones would look good and which shades. And then I'm going to put these shelves together and make them look good. So that'll be fun with all this stuff. So, all right, got my work cut out for me. Okay, the table still looks like this. I've got all the lamps over there that I haven't been able to use in the house. All the rest were placed in the different rooms. And this is how I've got this looking so far. Let me give you from a distance. I haven't finished at all. Like something else needs to go up there. Anyway, this is kind of how I arranged everything here. This took a long time, y'all. Got to get that lampshade down. Haven't finished this one. Wait, let me back up. Oh, here we go. Just this one. Like, look at the details, y'all. Sweet little paintings. Old typewriter here. And that's her daughter painted that when she was in junior high or something. Another one of those cool little paintings. I mean, you can see it here better than you can see, but you do see a reflection of the mountain. Okay, this shelf I left kind of simple. And there's that. And that's just more stuff for the wall. This center place. Again, not finished, but you don't have to have a ton. Those aren't going to stay, or something has to go in the middle. There's another typewriter. And then this one, that's canvases and stuff that need to be hung. Haven't finished that shelf. So this is kind of the work in progress, kind of in the middle of the process. So I still have a lot of knickknacks, but I can also place these on tables and in the guest bedrooms. There's 4 bedrooms in here in this house. It sleeps 10, I think. Anyway, it's looking better. It's looking better. I hope you can tell a difference. So what's happening right now is I'm working on that big shelf thing. Scott's hanging curtains and everything in one of the guest rooms. We should be out driving around the mountains. I think we're going to go to Branson tomorrow. I haven't been there. Oh gosh, I'm tired. Those encyclopedia books weigh a ton. Each one, I had to move. Those dark blue ones. Anyway, my brother is working in his office, in the bedroom. He's working, what's it called? Zooming with his students at Texas State University. It used to be Southwest Texas. Anyway, and Lori is spraying off a rug with a hose, and she's going to scrub it and let it dry, and that's going to go in one of the bedrooms. Trying to get it ready for Airbnbers to come by Sunday. I don't know how it's going to happen because we're both leaving Sunday. I don't know. But it's so quiet here. And the man that lives at the end of this road, his name is Eddie. He was born not too far from here, born and raised. And he built this house that's up there. And this man can do anything by hand. He does everything by hand. Like he was talking to me about something. He goes, so I built that. And I go, how? And he goes, that's how I was raised. Just really nice. And he keeps an eye on this place too, because you have to come around his front yard, like almost you're coming across his property to get here. But anyway, okay, that's my update. Bye. Okay, I wanted to show y'all something. Lori has been getting prints, just printed like at Walgreens or something, and then she paints over them to make it look like a painting. And I think it's Mod Podge, but it looks so real. It looks so much like a painting when you're not like looking at it, trying to figure it out. It looks like a painting. It is so beautiful. And there's some videos on how to do that, but I really wanted to show that to y'all. And I've tweaked the whole bookcase again. So some things to do when you're doing big bookcase like this is to stagger like busy shelves and then make the next one a little simpler. And then have this has 3 things. This has kind of more than 3 things. So it's almost like 5 things to look at. This, and this. So 5, that's an odd number. This is actually an even number. There's 4 items, but this is so different than these. Then I just have 1, then 2, 1, again, a bunch of items, just 3. And then here I've put them all in the center. Here I've spread them out. So you see what I'm saying? You need to stagger. Like that down there only has the books, and then that's actually 2. It's fine. This is only 2, but it's like way behind under this. This one I don't have anything there, but but there's one thing here. I moved this was here and it looked great, but it's next to the same shaped bowl on the same level. So I might put that back and then move this one over here. It doesn't make sense right now, but anyway, this is just my take on how to decorate, okay? And then down there, I just have 2 things, but they're kind of big and they're different. But y'all, I've got to show y'all this. I'm dying. Okay, I don't know if this is worth any money. I have no idea, but I want you to see the back. Kensington Staff Hertfordshire, Ironstone, England, genuine hand engraving, decorated, underglaze, permanent colors, Balmoral, 1801. I'm not saying it's worth money, but I'm saying I want something like this from England so bad. This is so cool. Thrift store. So if I ever see this pattern, I'm buying it, because like I need a dish with like a hole in the head, but I do need one that says Kensington and Balmoral in England. So there you go. Okay, y'all, it's dusk. Well, I don't know what time it is. Hold on. Okay, it's 6 o'clock and the cows are coming out, and I'm gonna walk down to the fence and see if they'll hang out with me a little bit. There they are. They're moving this way. So when they get closer, I'll come back. Here's the house from the fence. You can hear my brother hammering, and they're all up on the deck. The cows are still walking this way. I don't think they're gonna come this far today, but let me tell you a story. This is all barbed wire fence. And my niece, who is 4, Lori thought she was in the back with her mommy, and her mommy thought this is little Lori. No, this was Emma. Anyway, she came down here, and somewhere she went through this barbed wire fence, and they look out, and she is going to the cows, like walking to the cows over there. And none of us can figure out where she climbed through. Now, she's a little bitty thing. We don't know how she did it. And she wasn't cut. She's not tall enough to get through that hole, because there's 3 rows of barbed wire. I don't know how she did it. I don't know. It's crazy. Thank the Lord they saw her. And she was just she says, I have to go get me some milk. I guess she knows milk comes from cows. We're leaving on Sunday, so we have to have it ready to be rented out. And I thought we were gonna have to go through and clean everything spick and span. But Lori said, no, I'm gonna hire people to come and deep clean it before the first tenants or whatever renters come. So that was cool. That was good news. And I thought I'd go into the forest. I don't know if I showed y'all. I think I did a video showing y'all the Cattlemen's Club thing that used to be there with the potbelly stove, or wood burning stove. Okay, we're going into the forest. Little flowers. I think there's a river at the bottom of this drop-off. I thought it was on the other side. Okay, I'm certainly not going to go down there. It's really steep. You can't tell from this video, but that's going straight down over there. So, let me get back up this hill. Oh gosh, I saw this gross rock. I thought it was a skull. That would have been really horrible. Okay. Whew. Can y'all see that right there? It's a big cell phone tower, I think. It's what it looks like. And then on the top of my brother's house is like I don't know what that is, but it's obviously for internet or something. So, all right, y'all. We had a big lunch at 4 o'clock, so we're having no dinner tonight. Let's see if there's a cow update. Oh, they've come up a little closer. I was going to share one more thing with y'all to think about. I have a friend, I may have already told y'all this, but I have a friend that told me one time recently. She said, at this age that we are becoming, she said, my deal with traveling and taking trips or going places or being invited somewhere, she said, if at all it's possible for me to say yes, I go. No matter what, I say yes. And so I was thinking about that. And I'm a real component of relaxing, relax, take it easy, blah, blah, blah. And as I visited my mom and Scott's mom this week, these past 2 weeks, that's all they do now is relax. And they can't really go, well, Scott's mom's still going on vacation, but my mom can't. And go on a trip. I don't mean a big vacation, but like just a trip, even to the next town. And so I really wasn't sure I wanted to come here after all that time with our moms. And it was a long drive from San Antonio to come up here to Arkansas. And Scott, we'd been driving about 3 hours, and he goes, okay, it's the last chance. If you don't say to go east right now, we're going north and we're not stopping till we get to Arkansas. And I said, okay, yes, thinking about what my friend said. And now I'm so glad I came. So if you have opportunities to do something fun or go somewhere, even to dinner with a friend or lunch or anything, and you're getting older, maybe we should all say yes and just enjoy this time in our life. And when we're not working or having kids or taking care of kids or all that stuff, it's important. So we have this beautiful earth, beautiful sky, so much to experience. And yes, you can do this in your own backyard and enjoy and get out in a park or somewhere and enjoy nature. But yeah, let's start saying yes to anything we possibly can do, because I don't think you ever regret it. And that's my wisdom for today. Good night. Pastoral. Fascinating. Okay, y'all, once again, I look a fright. I look horrible because I just washed my hair and pulled it in a ponytail. Okay. I want to show y'all something I have to show y'all this before I leave. We're leaving in the morning. I showed you the phone booth in a video of me trying to decorate the bookshelves. And if you didn't see that or remember if I didn't do it, I'll show you a picture of the phone booth now. Okay, so the phone booth was a bright green, and I repainted it. Lori and I repainted it in an olive green, and it looks so much better. But this is a phone booth thing that her dad built and made, and it was an actual working phone, and you had to put money in it, but the money thing didn't work, so the girls never had to pay, or the kids. There were 5 kids. That is where they had to stand at the phone thing and make phone calls as kids and teenagers and everything. And it's a big memory in their life, and it's just hilarious. So she found this, and this is what I have to share with y'all, okay? It says, we learn about the telephone, okay? And it has her name at the top, Lori Martindale, in cursive, y'all, in cursive. So now I'm going to open the book on this table here, and I'm going to show you it briefly because it's just the cutest thing you've ever seen. Okay, this might get a little tedious, but I'm not going to show you the whole thing. But here's the book. I think it came with the phone or something. Oh my goodness. It goes through the history. Okay, here it is. We learn about the telephone, a story of communication. And then she has her old phone number written in the middle of the phone. Okay, this talks about how people used to communicate different ways. You know, drums, Pony Express, smoke signals, pigeons. So it goes through that little story. And now it's talking about the phone, how the phone was invented and different kind of phones. And look here, y'all. Picture phone, the newest one. It lets you see the person whom you're talking to. That says 1964. Well, I didn't know anyone that could afford, or even, I've never even seen one of those except at Disney World. And it never really much happened. But now think now about our iPhones. That's exactly what we do all the time. And I remember back then thinking it would be the coolest thing ever. This is other ways we communicate. Okay, kind of boring. This is how we use the telephone. Number 1, find the correct number. Number 2, listen for the dial tone, dial correctly, hold the phone correctly, tell who you are, hang up gently after both you and your friends say goodbye. I guess it's kind of like telephone etiquette. Receiving a call, answer promptly, speak courteously. If there's a message, write it down with the caller's name and number. This is what's so cute. How to get help in an emergency. And of course, back then, you just called the operator. But this boy in these photos, y'all, looks so much like my brother looked when he was a little boy. And now my sister-in-law's married to him. It really looked, the hair, the freckles, the haircut, hilarious. Okay, and then it just goes on and on, y'all. Telephone manners, teach you all how to, what's this monkey? Look who is monkeying around with the telephone. No boy or girl would do that. You know, you might put it out of order. Then you couldn't call anymore. Oh, the pig, don't hog the phone. The bear, don't be slow to answer like this sleepy bear. I mean, y'all, I'm serious. Can you stand it? How to use the telephone book, and it shows you all how. Remember when you could look up anybody's address and call them? But you know right where everybody lived, and nobody was worried about people knowing where they lived at all. I remember that. This talks about what did Alexander Graham Bell know about sound waves. I haven't read that part, but it's part of how he invented the idea that it could come over wire. And then it's talking about the transmitter and the receiver, and I still didn't understand it after reading all of the explanation. I don't know what, did y'all not do the 2 cans in a string? So fun. Anyway, all right, and then this is so sweet. Personal telephone list. My name is Lori Martindale. My number is, and these are her little friends from when she was a kid. And she only remembered like 2 of them when we were looking at them. But y'all remember these days? Anyway, I just had to share this with y'all because it takes me back. And I know some of y'all are old enough to remember all of this. And every time I pass that phone this week, y'all, I've been dialing it because it's so satisfying to hear it. It's such memories. It's like your rote memory. You'll never forget dialing the phone and waiting and anticipating and waiting and dialing all 7 numbers. Rarely did you have to dial 10 because nobody could afford to make long distance phone calls. So anyway, see ya. Bye.